Hello and thank you for watching this first video in a video series called Paleo Monthly. My name is John Phoelix from Full Cooperation, and I will hit you with one of these videos once a month to go over what's been going on in the Paleo Gaming community this last month. So we've had the month of January now. That has almost come and gone, and a lot of exciting stuff has happened, so we're going to go through a little bit about what's happened. We are also going to have a special feature in each of these videos, and in this month's special feature you will get to know some of the players from the Paleo League of Legends competitive team, Paleo White. So a little get to know video with those players there coming up in just a bit. We will also in each video announce this month's Paleo Player of the Month, so that's coming up right towards the end of this video. But before we get into what's been going on in January, there's actually been an entire year that passed quite recently. It's called 2015, I believe. It was just a while back, nothing special, 365 days, you know, like most years. They come and they go, but for Paleo Gaming there was some exciting things during this year that happened. Our website www.paleogaming.com actually had over 1,000 unique visitors to the website, so that's very cool, and we're hoping to smash that number now that we're in 2016. If we're looking at other numbers, we have seen that on our Twitter, Paleo Gaming, we have over 130 Twitter followers right now. That's very cool. Keep them coming. On the Twitch, there is 90 followers right now, so we're actually approaching that 100 follower milestone, which is super nice. If you go to that twitch.tv slash Paleo_Gaming, you should be able to find a set stream schedule with a lot of funny things going on right there for our live stream, so check that out. And if you haven't followed Paleo Gaming on Twitch already, please do so. Alright, so with a little bit of the statistics covered, let's get into what's been going on this past month or recently within Paleo Gaming. So the first thing I want to talk about is the fact that Paleo Gaming now has its own World of Warcraft guild. It's on the Wormrest Accord server. It's a Horde faction, and the guild is called Paleo Pandemic. And this is actually quite cool. I did an interview with Paleo Player, or Dan, the leader of Paleo Gaming, and one thing he talked about there was how a very early point of him actually having guilds, which later on transitioned into Paleo Gaming, was the fact that he had a guild in World of Warcraft. So it's a little bit of going back to the roots here, which I think is very cool. So if you're into World of Warcraft, come join Paleo Pandemic. Last time I checked, there were 28 members in the guild. It will be a raiding guild, but more casual members are more than welcome to join, of course. Also, last time I talked to a creator, they were looking especially for players who could provide some DPS in order to really get their raids going. I don't know if that's still a priority, but I think any and all players are more than welcome to join the Paleo Pandemic. So once again, World of Warcraft, come on over. Another nice thing that we are very happy to announce, if anybody has missed it, is the fact that Paleo Ever now is a member of this community. Ever used to lead Darkwave Gaming, but now that they closed shop, Ever has decided to join Paleo Gaming. He will be shoutcaster when we cast live League of Legends games. He will provide content, work with social media, and if you've seen his vlog series, What's Clever with Ever, we're happy to announce that that vlog series will return on the Paleo Gaming YouTube channel. So we're very much looking forward to that. Very excited to have Mr. Ever here with us. Warm welcome from everybody in the Paleo Gaming community, and if you don't already do, follow him on Twitter. It's Paleo_Ever, I think. Just search Paleo Ever on Twitter and give him a nice high five and a welcome in the virtual world. He deserves it, as every Paleo community member does. Another thing that we're very happy to announce is the fact that we've now opened up the Paleo shop. So visit www.paleogaming.com, check the menu and go to our online shop to get yourself some Paleo Gaming swag and merchandise. I can't wait to get my hands on a hoodie. There will also be t-shirts. I think we already sold a few t-shirts, so thank you to whomever bought t-shirts. Nice. And to anybody who's bought anything else, I don't have 100% tabs on what's been going on in the shop as of now, but great that people are going there. Do go there. I know I will. I think there will also be some gaming what's it called, gaming accessories like mouse pads and stuff like that. Maybe something to help you figure out what to say when you're making videos. If so, I'm gonna buy that. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to go and browse the shop, so I'm very happy for that. Another piece of big news coming up, that this is not something that has happened, this is something that more is coming up in February, so we'll be getting more into that in the next video. But a big announcement is that Paleo Gaming and our friends at the LOL History app has partnered up, and the LOL History Spring Tournaments will be casted by Paleo Gaming. So do go to Paleo Gaming on Twitch to see those casts for the LOL History app spring tournaments. There will be cash prizes, so we're looking for teams to register for the qualifiers. Please just go to the lolhistoryapp.com or paleogaming.com and check out our news section there, where you can find more details on how to register if you are a League of Legends team that would like to compete in this online tournament. Welcome. We are happy to cast you while you play here at Paleo Gaming, and the LOL History app has been providing some top quality tournaments already, so it's a nice thing to see that we get to work together more closely here, Paleo Gaming and the LOL History app. We're very happy for that, so check that out. Okay, so let's get into our competitive League of Legends teams. If you've been around Paleo Gaming, you might already be familiar with Paleo White. They've been around for a while now, but we now also have a finalized roster for Paleo Green after holding tryouts now for Season 6. So the roster now looks as follows. As a jungler, we have Almighty. Top laner is Giorgio. Mid laner is Sliven. ADC, Paleo Necrid, and support Paleo Shaggy Inc. And we have 3 alternates as well. Paleo Jax will alternate for both the support position and the ADC position. We've got Rokorin as an alternate in the top lane, and Beast Slayer as an alternate in the mid lane. And the captain for this team is Paleo Jax. So welcome to all the players. We look forward to seeing you play together on the Rift, representing Paleo Gaming and that Paleo pride. So yeah, and when it comes to Paleo White, I thought it might be a nice time to get to know these players a little better, but I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm actually going to hand it over to the players in question. They're going to tell you a little bit about themselves. So let's get to know Paleo White. Why don't we take a look?
Hey, my name is Aishan Hamilton, aka Etherstar, and I am Paleo White's mid laner.
I'm Wayne Morgan, also known as Eropup, and I'm the top laner for Paleo White.
Hi, my name is Tristochi, and I'm the ADC/captain for Paleo White, and I'm also the team manager.
I started playing LoL on the Rumble patch, which I believe was near the beginning of Season 2. A few of my friends were playing the game, so I decided to give it a shot, and I fell in love from day one.
I got into League because about 2 years ago, my college roommate introduced me to it, and at the time, I played a lot of fighting games like BlazBlue and Persona. And over time, the time that I put into playing those games, I just put into getting better at League, and now I don't regret doing that because I feel that I got a lot more out playing League than from playing those fighting games.
I started playing League of Legends back in like 2011, towards the end of that school year. I was a high school student, and one of my good friends was really into it, so he suggested I play it.
My favorite thing about League is that you have to know champion matchups and how to itemize and trade in certain ones. And that reminded me a lot of fighting games where you had to know certain matchups and how to fight and react in those matchups.
My favorite thing about League of Legends is that it's such a dynamic game, that if you want to, or that so much content can be created out of it. So like if you want to be a streamer and be entertaining, you can do that. If you want to be competitive about it, and whether it's amateur or professional, you can play, to your heart's content. And that there's really like a medium for anybody, and that there's so many levels to the game that it can be understood and accepted on. And that's really, I think, cool. So that's definitely my favorite thing about it.
If I could be an animal, I would want to be either a wolf, a bear, or a bull.
If I could be any animal in the world, I would probably be a wolf because they're the coolest when it comes to how they look visually. And I also like the cues that they give with their body to express how they feel. And I think that people are similar in that sense.
If I could be any animal in the world, I would be a red panda, because red pandas are like the perfect combination of cute, and they're just like fucking, I don't know, they're just like bears, like, but they're not bears, but they're like ferrets, but they're not ferrets. Like, I don't know, they're really cool. I've always had like a thing for them. They're pretty sweet.
When I don't play League, I either work, go to school, or play other games like Fallout, Skyrim, WoW, and D&D.
When I'm not playing League, what I'm usually doing is studying or doing homework. But right now I'm on breaks, so I'm usually reading anime, I'm not reading anime. I'm reading manga or watching anime, and on occasion I read and write poetry.
I can't remember exactly when I first contacted Paleo Gaming, but I saw their tryout ad on Twitter and decided it was time for me to get back into competitive League of Legends.
I first got in touch with Paleo Gaming because I saw a post by the captain Paleo Tristucci in a League group, and I was the admin for that group, so I figure I respond back to them and see if they would let me try out for them, see if they wanted me as a player or not, and they did, so it's an enjoyable experience.
I got in touch with Paleo Gaming back when they were still like kind of busting out of being a community. It was like early in 2015, early in season 5, I think. So I was starting to get serious then. My friends and I had been making a ranked 5s team, and I wanted to kind of like look for the next step for us, because like whether it was just for fun, I kind of wanted to feel it out, because I always had like a low-key dream of being like a professional player to some extent. So that's when I found Dan on Twitter, because they were looking for a player. And I was like, oh, this is it. Like, this is my in. So I messaged him, and they drafted me as a support. And that's back when the ancient Paleo Green that never really made it off the ground kind of like started. And then there was like 7 role swaps within like the first 2 weeks of me being on the team. I was the support at first, and then I was the AD carry. And then the team broke up, and then I was the sub for Paleo Black. And then I asked if I could make Paleo White. And here we are today.
When it comes to playing on Paleo White, everyone is pretty chill out of game. We usually talk in the group chat about either different things or ideas that we have about the game, or just different hobbies that we have.
Playing on Paleo Gaming is like watching Sneaky stream while looking at Broken Shard's Twitter feed. It's a constant meme fest.
Playing on Paleo White is definitely an enjoyable experience.
In game, everything feels a lot different compared to solo queue, because in solo queue, all I had to do is just call out summoner spells, ping agendas, and just act on reaction. Whereas on Paleo White, I had to communicate more with my teammates about team fighting or sieging. So it's very interesting that I had to be more vocal in that regard.
There was just recently a roster change. So Paleo Nielsen 4 is going to be our starting support, and Paleo Swallows, or LeSean, is going to be our swap in with him. He's going to be basically a sub, kind of like an Easy Hoon Faker type thing. In regards to which one fits which, I'll let you guys decide, but playing on Paleo White with or without, Nielsen is definitely an enjoyable experience. Nielsen's very positive. He's very uplifting, and he's always really into what he's doing. Where LeSean, on the other hand, is also very into it and very focused, but he's more lax, and he's very funny. He's definitely the dank memer of the team.
I feel that my biggest strength as a player is that I'm very consistent and I'm one of the best players you can ask for when your team is either behind or ahead. If we're behind, you can expect me to not get caught or die. And if we're ahead, then you can expect a character that's usually at the top when it comes to damage at the end of the game.
My personal goals as a player are ever changing. I've always wanted to be involved in the league scene and pursue a professional career in the league scene, whether as a player, an analyst, a coach, a caster, whatever I can get. But I'm 22 years old, and I'm not stupid enough to think that I really have a big shot of becoming a pro player, especially because I'm just now starting to climb. But I mean, if the chance is there, it's probably going to be on the back of Paleo White.
My personal goals as a League of Legends player are to... Obviously, I know that maybe might not be able to become a professional player, but if I would like to definitely at least be a streamer or something. But at the rate that Paleo is moving forward, I think that there's definitely a possibility that we could all get that.
I think about Paleo White's potential as a team, and when you look at our current roster, you have to see that we have 2 diamond players and 3 gold players. For the most part, in a lot of the tournaments or games that we've been playing in either rank 5s or just in tournaments in general, you have teams that usually have either all diamonds in their player positions or all platinums.
I think Paleo White is going to keep growing. Paleo White's going to keep learning. Paleo White's going to keep improving, and we can definitely make it to the top. We've already proven that we can contend with a lot of the better players out there, a lot of players that outrank us, a lot of teams that outrank us, and I think with that being said, we definitely have a place at the top as long as we work for it.
I believe Paleo White has the potential to be at least a mid-diamond team. Something clicks when we play together, and it elevates us into far better players than we are on our own. We've all shown that we can play with the big boys, both individually and as a team. So if we can shore up all of our inconsistencies, who knows where we'll end up.
We don't stop working. We never do. So, yeah.
Alright folks, we're coming up to the end of the video, so without further ado, it has been time to announce January's Paleo Player of the Month, and this time, the first time, the honor goes to Paleo Nielsen 4, support player of Paleo White, so congratulations. Paleo Nielsen has been chosen by Paleo Gaming as the Player of the Month because he is an extremely skilled support player, but he also brings humility and an enthusiasm over being a part of the Paleo Gaming community and our competitive team, and that enthusiasm seems to be contagious, and that is exactly what hashtag Paleo Pride stands for. So congratulations once again to Paleo Nielsen 4. All other Paleo community members, go find Paleo Nielsen wherever you can and congratulate him to this honor. And yeah, we're happy to have you as a member of the Paleo Gaming community, a young and promising League of Legends player. So yeah, that's very fun to be able to announce. And next month we will have a new Paleo Player of the Month for February, and also a bunch of new exciting news. We've already touched on the LOL History App tournaments that we will be casting. They will be starting in February, so there will be a lot to talk about there. I hope you Paleo community members who watched this have enjoyed getting in touch a little more with what's been going on within the community. Now, if you want to get more details about what I've been talking about here, just go to www.paleogaming.com, click news, and you can see what I've been talking about. Most of it should be there. Also, if you're new to Paleo Gaming, I say the same thing. Go to paleogaming.com and check this great community out. I hope you enjoyed the video. As I said, please like it, subscribe it, share it, and tune in next month for the February edition of Paleo Monthly. Until next time, you can catch me in Paleo Sports or just on Twitter. You can find us at Full Cooperation. the creative team of Paleo Gaming, as we like to call ourselves. So it's been a pleasure bringing you the news, and I hope you check back in next time. Bye bye.